Hey guys! No, that's too much, right? That's like way too much. BoJack Horseman. So this video is not good. This is a really bad video, actually.
Sex with children.
In the dumpster. D for dumpster. Pregnant. This is sort of a dual pairing, pregnant and pogo.
Now it is time to pump that stomach.
Pump my stomach. Those were all my AI voices. If you listen closely, you can hear the voices of like Joe and Ben and stuff.
And the American experiment. I couldn't care less. Did you see that? I think I just saw the Noid.
Okay, a lot of people like thought that, I shouldn't say a lot of people. I always say a lot of people. It's really like 2 or 3 people. So like 2 or 3 people thought that I had like made up the character of the Noid. I got like comments from multiple people. No, the Noid is a real guy and he would hunt you down and he would beat you up and take your pizzas like Bugs Bunny would with tricks. Yeah, and then the Noid went on a fucking killing spree. At least B. You know, I'm going to put it solid B right now. Let's see Pogo. Pogo. Man, I have not seen this one in a while. This one's really good.
I was just in Mauritania. Because I have a PhD in mashed potatoes.
Somebody commented that they were like,
Stupid piece of shit.
They were like, love the video. Didn't understand the potato sound effect. I literally just Googled potato sound effect and it was the first thing that popped up was the fucking Wilhelm scream.
I went on Bill in Mauritania. To talk about mashed potatoes.
Bill Mauritania. Didn't want to let that slide. That's a really fucking good joke. I like that. I think the one that's really bringing me down about this is the thumbnail is ugly as fucking shit. Look at that. I'm going to put it B just because I don't feel like there's enough people voting A. IDK. This is such a bad video, dude. Opening up with the Simpsons sting over Family Guy. I don't know how many people even noticed that.
Always money in a banana stand.
I think I understand. What you're saying is that there's a large amount of cash literally inside the banana stand.
I made a whole fucking AI voice just for this one joke. And also, the joke's just not that funny. The joke is that he just explains the joke, basically. Yeah, I'm putting it in C. I'm seeing C's rolling in the chat. We move on to Leon, which is, in my opinion, an overrated video.
You're such a smart guy, but you're also like so cool and normal. Like, how do you like stay normal and stay cool and doing like cool and normal stuff like that? Like,
the problem with Elon is that he is absolutely uneditable. No charisma, negative charisma, black hole of juice. And his inflections are also difficult to understand. He mumbles. He talks about the most boring, uninteresting things. Like the layers of bad that he is for YouTube pooping. He's like anti-humor, embodied, personified. I can see why Eric put me in the haters video now.
I am generally not a slave owner, but okay.
So somebody in the comments said that, oh, actually they like stopped doing child labor. To that person, I say, I don't care. If you do child labor once, you're a child laborer, in my opinion.
Oh my goodness.
What am I going to do? Glorify him? Put him on a monkey and a space helmet and AI generate him with boobies or something? No, I wouldn't suck his boobies.
I don't think most people would want to be me. They may think they would want to be me, but they don't know. They don't understand.
There's no way Elon Musk actually wants to kill himself, right? I mean, that'd be really funny. I mean, I'm sorry, but being the richest man on the planet and wanting to kill yourself is really fucking funny. You know that tweet, like, low-key, I live better than Jeff Bezos? He don't get high like I do. He don't smoke like I do or whatever. Let's keep it C. I'm going to put it C. I can't be overthinking this. Bill Maher is enlightened.
I think that you're a bad person. I might poison your family and then bomb your home.
That makes me laugh, his little gasp afterwards when he's like, I'll bomb your home.
If you had to name a number,
Yes.
1 to 10.
Scandinavia.
I don't know.
They're just talking past one another. Give me a number. And he's like, Scandinavia. I don't like that because there's no friction. They're just talking past one another. Easy A? Yeah, okay. Yeah, I feel like it's an easy A. Then we have Sam Harris. Now, this video kind of sucks. Sam Harris is not a very good subject for a very odd reason, which is he says too much ridiculous shit. It's like if you were given a puzzle to solve, but it was all corny corner pieces. You know what I'm saying? Where it's like, well, corner pieces are good, but like I can't make a puzzle out of just corner pieces.
Okay, good. Join ISIS, it would be beast. Try that. See what happens. Say what? You said, didn't hear what you just said. What was that? What's that? What was that? I see what you're doing. What?
That Jordan Peterson, Sam Harris was so not fucking worth it. It was 8 hours of debate that I had to sit through to get that.
Jordan, I'm just a hallucination, not even real. You're just imagining it. Wake up. Why are you all applauding?
You know what? I'm going to leave it at B just because I want to be generous, not be a hater on my own content. This, oh my God, Steve Harvey, maybe pound for pound, second for second, my funniest poop in my opinion.
This is where calm presides.
All rise for the
Kind of speaks for itself, doesn't it? My favorite bit of the video is Dylan. Dylan is...
We got Dylan here today. Dylan, come on in. Dylan,
You know what? I'm going to put it A. This is a horror video, the Seinfeld video.
Well, I happened to be pounding at puppies when I told him the old idea, and his eyes...
I think that editing YouTube poop really reveals the soul of whatever the person's editing. Like, Seinfeld's a really empty, nihilistic show. And when you, like, rip it apart in editing, that's all that's left. But then you edit something like Fresh Prince, and no matter how much you edit it, it's still kind of wholesome.
All right, what do I have to do? You just got to mention Gay Luigi.
All right, do you have a prescription?
Yeah. Gay Luigi.
The thing about Gay Luigi is, like, it's really fucking funny to me because I don't do jokes like this. I used to have a rule that I only work with what I'm given, essentially. Like, you give me a source, and that's my color palette, essentially, for making the painting. Splicing in audio effects was a big no-no for me.
Come on, just take it. I don't want it. Come on. I don't want it.
Holy shit, you guys really like it. Okay, let's keep it at A, then. Mr. Family. Oh my God, I fucking love this video.
My God, Peter, you wore those pajamas to your pajamas?
Hey, at least I'm not drinking, Brian.
Yes, and you call them steamed hams, despite the fact they are obviously grilled.
The, Brian lip sync took for fucking ever.
From Black's? What? Yeah, right behind Black's hardware store. There's a white guy work song.
While we're here, fuck Radiohead, you know? I think they like did a concert in Israel or something. That was pretty fucked up. Yeah, I'm gonna put it solid A. You know, I'm not even gonna wait for chat. Jord man.
Correct me if I've got this wrong, but I think your big fat head's gonna get hit with a sledgehammer in about 15 seconds. Oh God.
That joke there where it's like, I'm gonna slam your head with a sledgehammer in 15 seconds. Everyone was like, how can you say that and then not have him get hit with a sledgehammer? And I'm just gonna fully cop to it. I did not even think to do that. I was just like, yeah, that's a good sentence mix. Not even thinking about what I had just sentence mixed. I was just like, yeah, that's smooth.
And now the bass. Don't vote.
I love the bass joke. I think of a lot of my YouTube poops as just a series of earworms, right? Like stuff that just sounds good to repeat over and over as a stem. And that one just knocks it out of the fucking park for me. Ba-dum, bum, bum, ba-dum, don't vote. The Prager half is S, absolutely. But the Jord bit, you know, I guess that evens it out to an A, doesn't it? We're going to be top heavy here. Oh shit, PragerU is a Nightmare is really fucking good.
As the great British Prime Minister Margaret Thatcher put it, the truths of the Judeo-Christian...
I love that. You don't even need a joke. Just Margaret Thatcher.
Hey, Hitler. Hey, Hitler. Why are you pulling down our fence?
The thing that puts it head and shoulders above the rest of them is that I'm obviously not trying very hard. The source materials were just incredible. Leo and Layla was just out of the park, amazing. But then I tried to follow it up with like this sequel.
I'm only attracted to minimum men, women my age, and goats. When did having sex with goats get canceled?
Say, okay, we're starting out with the bestiality joke. It's like, okay, Bart, you know, and also the N-word clip at the beginning. Like, we're getting a little edgy with this video.
Michael Knowles. Knowles wants to touch kids, and every citizen has an obligation to fucking murder Michael Knowles.
And then we follow it up with that.
Once upon a time, in the land of Palestine, there was trouble. An army of men and women called Israel invaded the kingdom.
You know, heavy topic, Palestine, but I felt the need to address Palestine, and this seemed like the perfect opportunity. They were talking about David and Goliath. What's a better metaphor than that, you know? B? Okay, you know, I'll be generous. I'll put it B. S, not political enough. That's the thing. Like, if you agree with the politics, of course, like, as you should, my politics are normal. In terms of actual, like, content, I'm feeling a B on it. What's this, banjo? Banjo.
It's perfectly normal for a guy in this age range to watch CoComelon. It isn't like I would masturbate to a children's show. It's not.
So I kind of wanted to flex in this video, like how I could string multiple sentences together to create a joke. So like this Matt Walsh bit, for instance, is just one long joke with one punchline.
I am not a large person.
Good one. Ben's gonna bug my ass, and then I'll bug his ass. He loves to get pegged.
That's true.
That joke I would not make nowadays. I don't like to sexualize the female people, the women on my channel. I feel like they already endure that enough.
Used to be on hardball, then somebody shush. Well, that a bit of rumple coming to the shush. Democrat this place, Chris Matthews. Democrat this place, Chris Matthews.
My bell curve instinct is telling me to put it there. I want to make a big long penis. If we're using like Jordman as a barometer for what like an A tier classic political YouTube poop is, I would say that it's up there. Andrew Tate and Alex Jones. I don't really love this one.
I'd be a fool and I'd be disingenuous to sit here and pretend I was straight. I beat my meat to gay porn. I do that fantastically.
Andrew Tate, there's no way to sentence mix him to not sound really fucking gay.
Heterosexual sex is completely cucked. Fuck yeah. Yeah, some things need to be said that aren't said anywhere else.
The thing about editing Alex Jones is he's already so fucking funny out of context that you can do anything with him.
Quite frankly, I don't trust animals. I mean, just look at frogs. They've taken over the French.
Wow. The trick with Alex Jones, I've learned from other YouTube poopers, is you just use his nonsense to mean bigger nonsense, essentially. Like, you just mix it up to be absolute garbage.
The head of my penis was bit by a dove. Like, what the hell? And so I took the bird apart and then dumped it into a meat grinder and cranked the handle. And then I resurrected the bird, making it something like a Frankenstein monster bird. But then he escaped and killed a number of people, 500 or so. It was quite the trip. Perhaps the actual monster was me. No.
I say B. Grifters. This was the first video, I believe, that I edited on live stream.
I want you to please my body.
Well, I'm not gonna do that.
You're fat.
You're fat.
I've given up. I say this with no joy. 2 years ago, I was attacked by drunk penguins going 600 miles per hour. What am I, chopped liver? Medicine is so woke.
I think it's a little bit dry. I think I just kind of had stage fright for the first couple months of streaming. Dennis Prager is crazy.
Penis, you called me fat.
Right.
We have a bad relationship.
Right.
Things are done for us.
That's correct.
I hate white people.
I went all fucking out on this one. Like, I put a lot of effort into all my videos, but this one, like, triple the effort.
Kindergarten, I achieved nothing. 3rd grade, nothing. 5th grade, nothing. 116th grade, I know nothing. Anybody care? Crickets. I have come to despicable me 25 times at least. God told me to. Just bam, 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 bam. Just home runs, in my opinion. That shit's so funny. And it also inspired V. Swain, one of our chatters, to make the legendary video where Dennis Prager talks about minions for 9 minutes straight. I want mommy, I want nipple, I want to be held, I want to be comforted. He's done that line for decades. Why? Well, I talked about it with the guys on the Worst of All Possible Worlds podcast. So it's apparently like a well-known conservative talking point. Wow. You really, really made a great poop. Yeah, I'm putting that S tier. Everyone's saying S tier. Everyone's saying S tier. And then I followed it up with Charlie Kirk.
It's like, fall off. Okay, whatever. Fully healed. Get out of my head. Get out of my head. I'm going to harass you. What kind of crazy nonsense is this? All the reversals really pissed a lot of people off. Like, I got a lot of comments like, you know, usually your shit's pretty good, but this one had way too many, like, nonsense, childish jokes.
So we decided to run a couple mile, go do the Dennis Prager show, the
the Ben Shapiro show.
I can't believe that that's the first time that I've ever sentence mixed anybody saying Ben Shapiro. Like, it seems like such an obvious sentence mix now that I look at it. You are going in C.
I'm Glenn Quagmire. I'm Glenn Quagmire. I'm Glenn Quagmire.
Thank you, Glenn Quagmire. Okay, now we got the Joe Rogan Experience. I think I did the Joe Rogan marathon on my stream where I watched like Joe Rogan for like 9 hours straight or something. I don't know. I just remember there was a week of my life where all I could see when I closed my eyes was Joe Rogan.
I'm Crazy Bill. But you're also Post Malone. Am I saying his name right? No, wrong dude. I'm Crazy Bill. No way. Fake Post Malone. What time is it right now? I don't know. Probably 10 p.m. 2 o'clock.
You have to be like really, really high to appreciate that Post Malone conversation in full.
It is so Orwellian. It is Orwellian.
It's like 1984.
I mean, basically...
I think it was 84.
It is.
It's in the 80s for sure.
Yes.
Here it is. We can read it.
Okay.
Wow.
A tier, A tier, A tier. Let's just agree. A tier. Prager time. Time to Prager. Prager time, everybody.
I am a Minion fanatic. You know why? Banana. But it was such a bad movie. I think Group absolutely stinks. Victor is kind of good.
That's my favorite line of the video. Victor is kind of good. He just loads this movie, but he's got to give credit where credit's due. The guy in the orange jumpsuit with the bowl cut was pretty funny.
And now I will go to your house in real life and beat your ass with a lock. But first, I want you to bone my wife.
I'm seeing 2 A's from ES Rights. That counts as 2 votes. I'm feeling a B. Feeling a B on this one. Now, this is a bait video, because it's not about the State of the Union at all. Yo, shout out V. Swain. That's It's Vondell. I guess. Sorry, guys. I sneezed. God bless me.
To state the obvious, he viewed it as and our ability to have children in the field, it's heartbreaking. And I promise you, the federal chamber of cocks will come.
Like, you waited the whole time for the State of the Union, and the payoff is so fucking huge. Like, this is the best part of the video, almost. No, yeah, let's put this in S tier. I feel like this definitely joins the ranks. Jordan Peterson confesses.
Set up. Punchline.
That's hilarious.
Just the laziest joke you could possibly make.
I've also been accused 3 times in my career of sexual impropriety. Baseless accusations. And the last one really tangled me up for a whole year.
He actually said that. More people need to know about that clip, in my opinion. Yeah, I'm going to put it in B. Now, Shap.
November 15th was the first time I said I love you to my wife, and she said thank you.
She said thank you. She said thank you.
And that lasted for about a month.
That is not even the first time that he's told that embarrassing story.
White bread with margarine is just the best thing since sliced bread.
This was during like Ben Shapiro's bread era. He kept saying things like, "You're toast," you know? The dude, for a couple of weeks there, was just obsessed with bread. Yeah, let's put it in C. My work kind of goes through these ebbs and flows where it's like I peak and then I, valley, and then I peak and then I valley. And right now we're unfortunately like in a valley. Let's check out rappers though.
Why do you think the song Niggas in Paris is called Niggas in Paris? For no reason. I was in New York City.
The transcript automatically filled in the N-word, so I didn't even have to type it.
T-shirt, $10 billion.
That's how woke I am.
I got to go. I got some kid in my car, probably like 6 or 7 years old.
A-, no poop filler. Yeah, I'm gonna say A. I honestly feel like this might be the best out of the A's, although Judge Steve Harvey and this might have something to say about it. But yeah, then I moved. So during the period that I was moving, I didn't have my medication, my ADHD medication. I was just listening to Not Like Us over and over again, and so I decided to just mash it up with a bunch of shit. But I kind of went insane, and I kind of played into the bit a little bit too hard. I kind of committed to the bit a little much. Joe Biden is president.
President Biden, what do you say to black voters who...
I cut them in half.
You have 49 seconds left. Thank you. President Trump, you've vowed to end the world.
Big chunkus.
Him saying the fact is, and then Trump cutting him off by saying the fact is like so fucking funny to me.
The fact is that...
Thank you, President Biden, President Trump.
The fact is that... Anyway. Look, excuse me, and I might add,
Anyway.
You know, I wouldn't call this S tier, but it does capture a moment very well, which was when the whole country started to realize that Joe Biden was losing his mind. Mr. Burcham gets life in prison. It's Mr. Burcham, guys. Like, I did my best.
He doesn't have a Josh. By the time I was his age, I was 70. I was framing monkeys. I'd already been in the Navy.
I think it gets funnier and more absurd as the video goes on. Like, I start out pretty tame, just doing some sentence mixing and shit. And then by the end, I have, like, the dog.
Where's the squirrel? There's a squirrel! You!
The dog was inspired by my boyfriend Cabin Worm. He says that like that style of humor where you just like spam a button really, really fucking fast, like breaks his brain. It's so funny. When I made it and showed it to him, he could not stop. He was like, you have to turn that off. I'm gonna put it C pretty solidly. Joe Biden is. This one I thought was gonna be like a major moneymaker for me basically because all of the clips individually went viral, but for some reason, when you take those clips and put them together into a YouTube video, that doesn't translate to $1 million.
What's made America so special? Nothing. Think about it. To remember.
A lot of people were asking like what the source was for this jazz cover of Hail to the Chief. Jazz cover, Hail to the Chief. And then look. Oh my god, it's the song, except I sped it up a little bit.
I'm with my own way and I made it. I'm your favorite reference, baby. Call me Debbie at your song.
Dude, I cannot fucking wait for Brat Summer to be over. I unintentionally contributed to it by ironically trying to poke fun at it. Isn't that the shit? Isn't that always the story? B. Yeah, we're going B. We're going B on this one. And then we have Breaking Bad Rot. This one was entirely inspired by Walter White's terminal rot overdose. In fact, we can watch just the beginning of this.
It's a disaster. It is a disaster.
I watched that and I immediately was like, this person's a genius.
What you doing? Sorry.
Like, what's up, danger?
That was for you guys. The like, what's up, danger? I strum the other day, and somebody played the like, what's up, danger sound.
Like, what's up, danger?
Yeah, and it's so loud in my ears, like it scares the fuck out of me.
6353 Wonton Boulevard.
I pulled in. Me and my boyfriend have just been singing that randomly. We just find the weight so funny of a song.
Jesse!
Look, I gotta go.
That seems to be the trick with Breaking Bad and Better Call Saul is scene mixing, which is a very interesting thing that you don't see very often. But yeah, I'll put it in A. Prager in. The problem with editing Penis Prager is he's my main guy. I guess he's usurped Jordan Peterson. Congratulations, Penis Prager.
I'm Penis Prager.
The problem is that I've just done everything with him.
Give me hot dogs, hamburgers, ham dogs, hot burgers, and beer, and give me death.
I can't even take credit for ham dogs. That was just one that came to me from the ether. Okay, it looks like it's B. B is the consensus.
What's that?
I'm a huge King Crimson fan. That's actually my favorite album of all time.
Boner.
The judge agreed.
This was definitely one of my most experimental videos yet, but it's the new norm. Like if I had a chance to go experimental, it was here. C seems to be the fairest place. If we can't agree, it's probably mid. This looks like it's going to be our list. In S tier, we have Dennis Prager's Crazy, PragerU's A Nightmare, and The State of the Union. And then in D tier, we have BoJack Horseman. I might move IDK down here too. I think that's going to wrap it up for today. Thank you guys so much for watching. I honestly don't know where my family would be without you guys, seriously. We just moved, me and my boyfriend, to the new Tall Bart HQ. It's a cheaper apartment. My boyfriend found a job. We're doing well. We're on the upswing. If you want to watch me edit my YouTube poops live, you can check me out over on Twitch. I'll catch you guys all next time. See ya!